Hi guys, this is Vince with IPD Engineering, and I'm here with a tech tip today. I want to talk to you about something that's called a cuffed cylinder liner, or an anti-polish ring, or an anti-carbon ring, or even a carbon scraper ring, depending on who you're talking to. Now, in a typical diesel engine or natural gas engine, you have a piston. This is a big piston, moves up and down inside a cylinder liner, head on top there. Sorry, this drawing's not to scale. But as the piston moves up and down, with time and with fuel going to the engine, and particularly in modern engines that have a lot of EGR or a lot of back pressure or some advanced fuel injection strategies where they're shooting fuel at weird times, you will get carbon building up on the top of your piston. You'll also get carbon that builds up on the side of the top of the piston up to this first piston ring, all right? Because you've got this EGR, which is a bunch of mostly combusted gases, and then there's some kind of long chain of hydrocarbons that are going to adhere to the metal on the piston and are going to start to build up. And this carbon buildup can eventually get to the point where it takes up all the gap between your piston and your liner. And now this carbon is a nice polish and starts polishing your liner. And so you spend all this time engineering, designing a liner that has this cross-hatching, designed to retain a certain amount of oil, not too much, not too little, and you start to polish it. When you polish it, you now have a smooth cylinder liner, and a smooth cylinder liner is going to have a bunch of blow-by, oil consumption. You don't want that. So what some smart guys did is they figured out that if they take a small ring and drop it in the top of this cylinder, and that ring goes on the top of the liner, now every time the piston moves up and down within the engine, it's going to knock off this top portion of carbon from that cylinder. So the carbon on the top side of the piston can't build up to the point where it's going to be able to touch that cylinder wall, that liner, and ruin all your cross hatching. So IPD, we sell these for the Cummins ISX engine. We sell them for Detroit Diesel DD15. We sell them for even the Caterpillar 3500 has a big piston with a big cuffed liner. They call it the cuffed liner. We sell these. They do a lot to reduce the carbon issues that happen from diesel engines. And that's your tech tip for today. The more you know, the better you build engines. Thanks, guys.